Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel, and if you're new here, thank you for clicking today. And whether it's the title of today's video or the thumbnail, I do hope you enjoy the content. And of course, if you're coming back as a subscriber, thank you guys. Thank you so much. How have you been? Happy to have you back, and of course I hope you enjoyed the video too. For all of you guys watching, do be sure to make sure you subscribe. I'm awfully aware of those of you who haven't done that already, so I'd really love if you would do so today. Hopefully today's video you love. If not, some of the other content I put up maybe, do be sure to check that out. But I would be happy to have you as part of the family, so do be sure to do that as well. On that same note, be sure to turn on your notification bell as well, just so you know when I put out new content. I post Sunday 7 p.m. every single week, so you do know where to find me. But just in case I throw something else out, I would love for you guys to check that out too. So yeah, turn on your notification bell as well. As you can tell by the title of today's video, it is a H&M haul. Now, I actually think the majority of my hauls are relatively big anyway, but this is definitely a big haul. Now, H&M are basically in that period similar to Zara, where they're basically introducing new items every other week or so. And so there are some new collections, and whilst I was just browsing, the basket just kept adding up basically. So there is a lot to get through. It will be a try on. I will obviously link everything down below for you guys. Size, price, details, all of that. And of course, I'll let you know how it fits on me as well as the video goes on. So I'm not actually sure where to start because it's two different orders, but let's get into it. First item I'm gonna start with are these trousers here. They were $24.99. So $24.99, I picked them up in a size 10, and they are these trousers here. So if you have watched my previous video, which I will obviously link, I've been talking about how I'm really on the lookout for tailored trousers, sort of tapered, not fitted, but tailored tapered trousers essentially. So I saw this one, as I mentioned, in a size 10, and I was hoping it was gonna be it, but it's not, I'm afraid. Now, with regards to the leg, as you can see, they're not as tapered as I think they could be. And I think that's my mistake. Maybe how it looked on a model, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's not exactly giving me what I need it to. Material wise, it's definitely a bit more looser. It's not as structured or sort of suit sort of feel. I do love the fact that it has almost that darting / pleating at the front there, which I think is really flattering. But this is yeah, it just doesn't fit me the way I need it to, so unfortunately they will be going back, but of course I'm going to show you guys anyway. So as I mentioned, $24.99 in a size 10, and they are these. Next item I've got is this shirt here. Now this I'm only in two minds about, because the reason I picked this up is I originally picked up a silk shirt in Zara. Fits so lovely, but the price just had me a bit I'm not sure. Now it looks like this, and this is proper giving me TLC creep. That's what it's giving me. Kind of pajama-esque as well. I think it's the color. I really do like the color though. It's almost like this silvery mink sort of gray tone. If I come a bit closer, you might be able to see. They're really nice. Obviously it's just a silk shirt, so very simple, very loose fitting and quite airy. I do love the fact that the buttons, not a big deal, but I do love the fact that the buttons are the same color of the material as well, so it kind of gives that overall sleek sort of simple finish. This, the only reason I'm not sure about is because if I do compare it to the shirt I was technically trying to replace, this is a lot more flowy, whereas the Zara one comes in at the waist a bit more. It has a bit more of structure to it. So I'm half and half. However, as a shirt, a standalone shirt by itself, it is really nice, and I think the price point is great. I can definitely see how I could dress it up. It's a lovely neutral tone. Cool, maybe a bit cool for the spring summer, but definitely something you can work with. So yeah, that is this one. Love the cuff details as well, just the one button cuff there, so nice and fitted at the bottom. But I think it will serve well, especially on the warmer days or maybe a cooler evening. You could find ways to dress this up or make it a bit more casual. So that is this next item. Next item is a little bit random, but I thought I'd show you now before I forget, if anything. And they're just these trainers here. So this sort of faux leather, I believe, white trainers. I know it's not gonna be the greatest to see. And it just has this black and then blue and red detail at the back, which I'll show you a bit closer. They look like that. I picked them up in my usual size, so I picked them up in a size 4. They were $19.99. Now, the sole as well, the sole is quite flat, which is good, but it does have that sort of chunkiness to it. The only thing I'm not a fan of, to be honest, is just this blue and red part behind. I have trainers very similar to this from Zara, and the only reason I picked these up is because those I am wearing to death. I'm not the sort of person, I don't think, that would get designer white trainers, but I'd rather have like more inexpensive pairs that I know I can get great wear out of, and not feel too bad about basically mashing them up. I just wanted to make mention of them in case you are on the lookout for some like plain, not chunky, but like just simple style trainers. These are a great pair, especially for the price point, so that's that. Next item is a little different from me. Again, if you're new to this channel, I'm very neutral in my tones. I wear a lot of black, just basics basically. So picking up something that's printed, if it's not a neutral color, is a bit like, whoa, okay, Rachel. But this dress was so, so lovely. Obviously, now the streets are open again, and hopefully it stays that way. Weddings, barbecues, parties, all of those things are happening again. Now I'm gonna come up closer so you can see the floral pattern. It's so pretty. So that's the sort of floral pattern. It looks like it's washed out, but it's actually that muted on the dress. There we go, that's a bit better for you guys to see. It's so, so lovely. Now I love the fact that it has that sort of sweetheart neckline. It does have relatively thin straps, which are adjustable, so that's definitely a bonus. And it has these buttons, which are functional. So functional buttons, they have that sort of like iridescent pearl detail to them, which is really flattering and matches the dress all together. So the buttons do go all the way down, which obviously makes it a lot easier to get in and out of. But it does have the elasticated back, which I'm hoping you guys can see, which again just aids in it fitting a lot better at the top, like around the bust area. I'm at 8 to 10, and I think you should probably go a size up if you're in between sizes, only because it is a linen blend. It is lined as well, so it's a bit restrictive around the bust area depending on how big your boobs are really. But it's really, really nice, midi length, so flowy. And like I mentioned, because of like weddings and things happening soon, I think it will be perfect, obviously for a more casual setting, like a picnic or something. But I definitely think you could dress this up enough to be like a wedding guest sort of outfit, which I'm actually thinking of doing. So that is this one here. Next items I'm going to show you, and I say items, now they are separate, but if I'm not mistaken, on the website they do dress it up as like a co-ord set. And of course, I'm a sucker for co-ords, but I'm also a sucker for co-ords where I know I can wear the items individually and get enough wear out of them. It's like a 3-piece set, and the top looks like this. I picked it up in a size small. It does go down to an extra small all the way to an XL. It was $12.99, and it's basically just this like knitted crop top. Now it's ironic because the crop top in itself I really do like, but with the set I'm not too sure about, and I'll show you when I'm doing like the try on portion. You'll basically see how I would style it up. Now the other pieces that it goes with is this ribbed skirt, which I picked up in a size XS. It was $17.99, so extra small, and it looks like this. Like, it looks tiny, and it is. This is actually the back, so it has a slit at the back right in the middle, and then it's just simple on the front. Ribbed all the way, and it's got this lovely thick sort of waistband. Now I'm actually in two minds because I think I might size up and get a small instead of keeping the extra small, only because they were really trying to snatch this waist. Like, the band is very, very tight. I can wear it, it is comfortable, but I just think it would serve me a bit better if I get a small instead. Last piece to go with the set is this viscose blend cardigan, $17.99. I picked it up in a small because I wanted it to be like relatively fitted, and it has just this cardigan here. Now again, similar to the other item I mentioned, I love the fact that the buttons match the rest of the material, so it doesn't stand out. It's all kind of like nice and flush and simple. Now, as I mentioned with regards to co-ords, the reason why I love this set is because the skirt I can definitely wear with other things, and this cardigan is definitely something you can use to layer up an outfit, throw it on if you need an extra layer, anything like that. Equally, you could wear it as a top, and that's the reason why I got it in a size small, because if you button it up, you can actually just wear it as like a top. It's not super fitted, but it's fitted enough to tuck it into the skirt if you want to make it almost look like a dress. I just think it's cute, and I think the color just makes it work that much better. So this is how it looks, and then of course you guys will see how it all looks together. But I love the fact that the sleeves are long. Everything just makes sense with this item. So that is the third part of the set. Okay, so next item is definitely one where it's like, Rachel, we're going into spring, summer, not autumn, winter, but I live in the UK, and Lord knows spring is not really springing at the moment, so it means I'm still wearing knits. I'm still wearing things that are a bit chunkier, a bit warmer. So it is this cable knit vest here. I love the fact that it's got the slits at the side as well, so you could do that thing where like you tuck in the front but let the back hang. Also, depending on what trousers or what sort of look you're going for, it gives you the space to like be able to put your hands in your pockets. Like you're not too restricted, it's not too chunky and like clunky basically. It does have a relatively high neckline. I do have to say that it's not high neck, but it's definitely a bit higher than like a normal crew neck would be, sort of thing. But I do love the fact that you have that chunkier sort of knit around the neckline, and then you just have the standard knit going through the rest of the body. Now the sleeves, or the lack of sleeves should I say, the armholes are not too dropped, so they're definitely a bit open, but they're not too dropped down. So you could get away with wearing a bra without having like side boob or anything like that showing. Already I did pick up in a size small, so you can see it does have like a relatively oversized fit. So if anything, if you do want it to be a bit bigger, you could of course size up, but I would actually size down if I could. But I think small does work all right. So that's what this one looks like. The next item I wanted to show you is unfortunately an absolute bust, or at least for me anyway. Ironically, it's a bust because it doesn't fit around my bust. And it's stained as well, but that's another story. So it was basically this satin dress here. Now it looked lovely on the website, and I think price wise it was a great price. I think it was like $17.99. I picked up in a size small, and it does have a slit down there as well. It's very thin, very flowy, so I think like when it comes to summer it would be perfect. But I just think it's ill-fitting. Like it doesn't fit around my bust area properly at all. I could probably size up, but I think even getting it on I was just like, yeah, this isn't really for me. One of the positives is though that it does have adjustable straps, so that is good. I'm still on the hunt for a satin dress of this color because I think it's absolutely lovely, almost like that champagne with like a pinky tone to it. But yeah, neutral, simple, easy to throw on. You guys know how I feel about dresses, but yeah, this one didn't work for me. Okay, so going back to my hunt of trying to find like beautifully tapered trousers, I picked up this pair in a recycled polyester. So I picked these up in a size 10. I think they were under £30 for sure, I think, but again, everything will be listed below. And they are these slack high-waisted trousers here. Now with these ones, there was nothing actually wrong with the fit, like the majority of the fit, but it's just because of the style that I'm going for or what I know I want, it didn't work. The bottoms again are just not tapered off enough, so it just didn't work. Like I tried them on, I ummed and ahed, and you guys know if I and ahed about something, it's going back because I don't need that energy. I love the fact that it has an elasticated back though, that is perfect. Also love the fact that the zip and everything is concealed at the front. It has pockets, so functional pockets, which again is great. And it also has belt loops. Like they were really going above and beyond with these ones. But yeah, I'm looking for something very similar to this, but just a lot more tapered on the leg. So if you guys do have any recommendations, please do let me know. I've been searching and I haven't found the perfect one yet, so hopefully I do that soon. So this next item, I know again, black is not a spring summer color, I know. However, I feel like black is just a classic. So especially if you're gonna get a black dress, you can wear it if you want to. I stand by that. So I picked this up in a size 10. It is again a linen blend, and it's basically exactly the same as the other dress I have that I just showed you guys, the floral one. It's pretty much the exact same. Just raise it up there, sweetheart neckline, buttons going all the way down, midi length with the elasticated back. Now obviously this one is a plain color instead of a pattern. I think this would be really, really lovely in that natural sort of linen color that H&M do, like almost that beige ecru color. I think that would be so pretty, but I don't think they've introduced that just yet. So I do have my eye open. It has like these tortoiseshell buttons, which I think is really, really complimentary of the black sort of linen blend. Again with the shoulder strap, again with the adjustable straps. I'm so appreciative of that, and I'm sure so many of you guys are as well when the straps are adjustable. And it is great quality for the price. I think, what was it, $24.99? Same price as the other one. So that is what this one looks like, and it's so cute, so cute. Okay guys, so getting into the second box that I received, some basics that I just wanted to reach out for. So I picked up this one from H&M in a size medium. It is 100% cotton with the sort of ribbed crew neck, very similar to Zara's one. But this one, I must say, is a lot thinner than Zara's one. Like that one, the other one is kind of like, oh, okay, you're really trying to be the only t-shirt I wear, right? Okay. But I think for the price point, $5.99 these were, that's really, really good for a good quality t-shirt. My sister swears by these. She's like, they last for years. So then I also picked it up in this sort of like beige ecru color. Yeah, picked that up as well. So those are just simple t-shirts, basics that will literally serve you well, serve any wardrobe well, to be fair. The next item I picked up, I was so sad it didn't fit me, but it is this linen skirt. I picked it up in a medium and it was on sale. I think it was on sale for like £10 or something like that. It does have an elasticated waist, which obviously makes it a lot easier to get in and out of, which is great, but everyone knows linen is not forgiving, and this is just way too big for me. Way too big. Checked again, it's definitely sold out, so I was just like, oh man. But this was the sort of color that I was saying, the dress, the black dress I showed you guys, if it was in this sort of color, I think it would be so lovely. It's a midi length. I'm glad you could just see that little split there. Really flowy, really cute, would look really great with like crop tops, t-shirts, anything simple on the top. Obviously, it's almost like the equivalent to a dress in regards to it being so easy to throw on. But yeah, unfortunately, a no from me just because of the fit, but I think it's really, really cute though. So sticking with the linen trend, H&M, if there's one thing they are really smashing out, is linen, and I'm a fan. So sticking with the linen trend, I also picked up this shirt, $17.99. I got this in a medium and it looks like this. This is the natural sort of neutral color of linen I was talking about that H&M are doing at the moment. It's so pretty. So I picked this one up in a size medium. It is just a simple shirt, has a little pocket on the side there, long sleeves, great length actually on the sleeves. The only thing with this is I think I actually want to size up. Now, I got it in a medium anticipating that it's not an oversized shirt, so that should be okay. But I think once I put it on and I sort of styled it, I was like, I think I need a little bit more give to kind of give me the vibe that I'm going for. It does go from an extra small to an XL, so there is some range with regards to the sizes. And as I mentioned, it's 100% linen, I believe it is. Yeah. 100% linen, comes from their premium collection actually. I said, oh, okay. But for the price, I think it's really great. And shirts like this, kind of similar to like a poplin shirt, I think you're going to get so much wear out of it. So I'm going to try and get this in a size large, and if I can, I'll get the black as well in a size large. But I just wanted to show you this simple shirt here. Now, it is such a shame because these next two items I'm going to show you them together because they both didn't work. I think when it comes to me shopping in somewhere like H&M, what I've realized is maybe I don't shop there enough to kind of know what sizes and things like that to go for, but it's definitely been more of like a hit and miss haul. The first one I'll show you is this blazer here. It's this sort of like off-white blazer here, very simple, single-breasted, with a kind of like light colored tortoiseshell button. The only thing with this coat is I think it gives me too much of like a lab technician vibe. I don't know why. I don't know if it's where it drops on me or how it fits, but it just wasn't given. Secondly, the other blazer that I picked up, same price as well. This one was actually in an extra small, so you knew I was playing games, but I thought, let me just try. Same material, extra small, and it's this blazer here. Again, single-breasted with that tortoiseshell sort of button. This color I actually really like. The only problem with this is it just doesn't fit properly. Like, it's way too tight. I think I am still on the lookout for a light blazer. I'm definitely going to lean towards something that's more of like a ecru sort of beigey color because I think it would suit the rest of my wardrobe really well. So yeah, this one is a nice blazer. Great thickness for spring, summer. And great sort of softness to it as well, like it's a nice texture. It's just a shame it doesn't fit. So those were those two blazers. Now, if you've made it this far into the video, we are almost done, of course, but shout out to you because I'm about to show you some of my favorite pieces that I actually did pick up and I'm actually feeling. So the first one is this dress here, which is 100% organic cotton. I picked it up in a size small. I think it was $17.99, and it is this sort of like green. It's so pretty. It feels like really light, really good for spring, summer, of course. I do want to come in a bit closer so you can actually get the color and the detail on the front. It's this beautiful sort of pale, I don't know if you would call that sage, but it's such a lovely color. And the pattern itself, it's just a lovely floral pattern. For someone like myself, I don't typically, as I mentioned, go for prints, but if I am going to go for prints, I'm probably going to wear it around this time period anyway. So with regards to how it fits, now the only thing I would say is if they did have an extra small, I probably would go for that. I don't have the biggest boobs, but there is a lot of stretch. Like, there's a lot of stretch, so you can get away with probably sizing down 2 sizes because it's a really flowy, loose dress. One other thing that I really did like as well is they actually give you the straps. Now, I couldn't work out where the straps go, but they did give you straps in case you did want to wear it on shoulder instead. This dress, I think, again, it embodies summer, spring. You've got the floral, the color, everything's on point. So the next one I picked up is this dress. It's a mini sort of dress. It's more on the mini side. Picked it up in a size 10, again in organic cotton, or no, sorry, 55% organic cotton this one is. Now, what I love about this dress is, I'm really sure you can see my arm just doing a lot behind, and that's because it has an open detail at the front with the knot, as well as an open detail at the back with a knot at the top. Now, one thing I love about this dress is the elasticity around the waistline. I think anytime you have dresses like that, that have some like elasticity around the waistline or anything like that, I think it's just a great consideration from the brand's perspective, just to make sure you're a bit more comfortable in the item. And ooh, one thing I didn't mention is it does have a zip. Now the zip positioning is a bit weird because it's right underneath the sleeve, but it does make it a bit easier, kind of like once you've slipped it in, you still have some room to kind of wiggle and then zip it up. So I can't be mad at that. At least they threw one in at some point. So yeah, this one they had in another color. I think they had it in a green, kind of like similar to the other dress I've just shown you. So depending on your preference, I would say check it out because this makes sense. It's super cute. Okay, second to last, I did say this was my favorite items, but I lied technically about this one item, but more so just because it doesn't fit. Now, if you guys have watched my previous H&M haul, which I will link above for you to check out, you will know I tried a dress on in this same sort of vibe and style that I didn't really rock with. So when I saw the shirt version, I thought, maybe I'm onto something here. But the gag is, it was definitely the wrong size. And it is this sort of cutout, broderie, unglazed shirt. Even looking at it now, I'm just such a fan. I really am. It's the same thing that happened to me when I picked up the dress originally. I love the sleeves. I love how like detailed the cuff is. I love how open and sort of like holy or like laser cut it is. It's just so pretty, but it's too small. But yeah, it's such a lovely shirt. I think, again, I know it's black. I don't think they had it in any other colors, just because it was on sale. Maybe they did originally. And then last but not least, I have another dress, another linen dress. And you guys are gonna be like, Rachel, that's the third one. And it is. I have no shame because I wanted to try them all and you guys get to see them all. It is this dress, $24.99. This is the one I said I picked up in a size 8. Exact same dress as the floral one, exact same dress as the black one, and it looks like this. It's so pretty. That blue and white, really simple, really obviously spring and summertime appropriate. Again, I think it would be a great dress to wear to like an occasion, a wedding, something like that, something cute and like dressy where you can put on your white mules or your white heels. I'm such a fan. But yeah, I really do like this one as well. So again, it's lined, lovely fit, elasticated around the back. Yeah, there's options and I'm still debating, but one of them, at least one of the 3, will be kept. So that's the last one for you guys. Okay guys, so that is everything. I didn't count how many items I had, but that was a long haul. It felt long even talking through it all. Now, even with the items that did fit me on, I'm really happy with, I'm gonna see how I can kind of like inject it into my wardrobe, see if I can style it up. You guys already know when it comes to items that I keep, if I can't style it at least 3 different ways, I mean, you're not really versatile, are you then? So I'm gonna have a play around, style some of these items up. I'll probably do like another quick video showing you some of the pieces if I can, styled up. That's if I've got enough to do that with. But yeah, I gotta think about some of these items. So let me know what you guys think below were the good ones, which ones I should keep, which ones I should review, which ones are just a no. Let me know which ones were your favorite as well, ones that you might be checking out yourself. Yeah, let me know in the conversations in the comments down below. But if I haven't already said, guys, thank you so much for making it to this point in the video. It was a long one, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you here same time next week, Sunday, 7 p.m. Be sure to subscribe, turn your notification bell on. And until then, have a blessed week, good vibes only, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.